right. Same night as my other videos, but I changed my sweater. I never wear this sweater without a tank top under it, but I think this is fine. I'm a conservative queen, but I think this is okay. Not too risque. Anyway, yeah, I'm back because I didn't show what I've been doing lately. I haven't really talked about what I've been doing lately. Lessons learned. Anyway, I've been making boxes, trinket boxes out of toilet paper tubes. I know, it's a little weird. I've also been making tree branch weavings. Those have been my favorite, but I don't know why I haven't done one in the past couple of days, but I've been loving doing those, and I showed those on my TikTok and on my Facebook. Those have been my absolute favorite. I think that's one of my new favorite like mediums, but yeah, I just don't want to show it here because it just seems like too dark for that. You can't see the detail. It's nighttime. Anyway, but these ones you can a little bit better. First one I made, I'm maybe most proud of the first one I made. So I don't know if I should show it first or last. Anyway, I'll show it to you first because you're so deserving. I don't know. Okay, actually I should show it like this. Do you hear it? Okay. So you put a button over it and it looks like this. Do you like that? Anyway, I'll take the thing off so you can see the moon better. Oh, this is the back, side, the bottom. But yeah, it's really not that hard to take apart. I don't know why I'm taking so long. Okay, so then it goes like this. It goes like that. I mean, come on. Ooh. So good. I was just gonna make this blue as my first one. I was just gonna make this all blue with the gold stars, and my mom suggested that I make a moon, like one of these moons, because if you don't know, I'm obsessed with 1920s paper moons. Obsessed. I'm so in love with them. It's like a whole thing. The 1920s in Victorian era is like, oh, it's so close to my heart. And these paper moons, a la Georges Méliès, are everything to me. Georges Méliès, what is this, A Trip to the Moon? That's what this is like inspired by, is like A Trip to the Moon. And all of those moons with like the very detailed, sometimes almost like grotesque faces even. I love, oh, it's so good. And I was so impressed with myself when I made this because I'm always intimidated. I've tried doing this once before and succeeded, but it took a long time. Especially since, like, honestly, before I got sick, I used to watch painting videos, drawing videos, art videos, and even during mold a little bit. And I absorbed that information and I was like I understood it. But once I got sick, and there was a point in time where I, for a long time, didn't even watch any art videos, didn't create anything, a couple of years. And I feel like a lot of that knowledge, I just forgot it. So now when I paint, it's almost like I don't quite understand how paint works. Like, how does layering work? How does mixing the paint work? And so, yeah, it's been a little bit of a, like, my confidence has been a little bit shot a little because of that. And so when my mom suggested that I make one of these, I was like, yeah, in theory. And I made it, and I'm so proud of it. And now I want to put those on everything. But the key is I've got to make moons more and more. So I'll end up getting really good at them, and they'll be like a total breeze for me. Because if I could, I'd put those on everything. Different moons, different faces. Where's my third one? Oh, here it is. Okay, the next one I made is this one. Here's the side. Here's the side. It's cute. Yeah. Take the button off now. And what do we think? I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I don't know. I really like it. I love Valentine's Day, and I don't have enough Valentine's-y stuff. Valentine's Day, first off, I don't celebrate any holidays, any conventional holidays at all. I just don't. But I do love Valentine's Day. I love the kitschiness. Oh, I love it. I love the combination of red and pink. So anyway, not that these take that much explaining, but just a little bit about me, I guess. Okay, the next one I made was this one. I didn't put the flap on this yet. Like, I didn't make the... It's supposed to go like this. But I didn't put the hemp or find a button. I don't have enough buttons. I certainly don't have 365 like Tamara intends to have. If you get that joke, it's probably stale by now. It is stale. It's already stale. But this is the back. As you guys know, I've been in my dragon era, which means that I'm obsessed with gold. Gold everything. Gold. And so I've been putting that gold shimmer on like everything I own. Next up and last up is this one. Can you see the detail of that? Okay. This one I've got to be careful with because I've got stuff in it. When it closes, it's going to cover the sun a little bit, but that's that. They're all pretty cute. I saw a girl make these on TikTok, and I've been obsessed with them because I don't know why I've always had that need, that urge. It's a neurodivergent urge, I'm sure, to collect toilet paper tubes, toilet paper rolls, tubes, rolls. It's the same thing. Tube. And paper towel tube. That's what I mean. And I don't know. I always think like I'm gonna turn them into paper one day. I'm gonna do something with them one day. And then I threw them all out because I was like, why am I hoarding these? I'm not gonna make paper right now because I don't have a throwaway blender. Like I need like a blender from like a Goodwill or something. But yeah. And I threw them all out, found that video, and then I was like, see, that's why I have to collect them. I have to collect them again. And now I just can't stop making these. They're so easy to make. I already got 2 more that I have to paint. So easy to make. And they are a really fun little craft. Truly my only issue is that I don't have buttons. I really need to collect more buttons. It's actually sad how many buttons I have. I think realistically I probably have, maybe I could probably scrounge up 3 in this entire apartment, which isn't good given the fact that I have 4 sitting in front of me and several tubes that I have to make. So I tried using other objects for the buttons instead of a button. It just didn't work out. The glue, I'm using Elmer's. Maybe that's my first problem, but the glue just isn't holding up against. I wanted to use a rusty nail or screw. I probably could use like an earring. I have some mismatched hoop earrings. Actually, they're in here. I can show you. But a piece of glass I was trying to use for this, and it was not holding together. Like a piece of, not glass, plastic. I love finding trash. I'm really in my raccoon dog era. Not to be confused with the raccoon. I'm in my raccoon dog era. I'm also in my dragon era, so I love to collect little funny things. Speaking of trinkets, what am I using these for? I'm using these for trinket boxes. This one in particular is my crow trinkets, to which I have a few in here. Number one is this glittery stick that I found. Fun. Two are these, like, I guess they aren't really mismatched, but I don't want to convince myself in keeping them because they're kind of ugly. Well, they're okay. They're okay. But like, I've got the match here, but they're just these earrings that, this one's like an octagon. This one's like a ropey thing. They're actually not that ugly. I just, first of all, I don't have my ears pierced. I'm that level of crunchy. My body rejects ear piercings, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So I've got these in there, and I intend to give them to crows. Whenever I see them, throw them on the ground. See if a crow catches interest, and maybe they will. I also got this. This was a piece of plastic I found on the ground, navy, and you couldn't see through it. So I was like, I could paint one side. Again, I've been painting everything that gold. I'm obsessed with that gold. And I painted it kind of sloppily to look kind of cool and rustic. So these are my crow trinkets that I have right now. And I intend to bring this with me when I'm out and about. And throw it on the ground. And see if a crow catches interest. I did that once and a crow took it. I was like, day was made. And so that's my crow trinket box. And I was going to use one of those earrings for this, but just, I didn't want it to cover up the moon. It just felt like it wasn't right. And this one, it didn't work out to where my button was like where it was supposed to be, but it kind of did work out because now it's not covering my moon. Anyway, this one's holding little pieces of the cardboard because you use them. A part of the project you use it, but anyway, that's what that's for. The rest of them I intend to maybe put like a little note in here, and when I see free libraries around, putting this in a free library, because I am obsessed with free libraries. I love them so much. Whenever I see them, I get like so excited, and I love like collecting books from the thrift store that maybe I'm not that interested in, like I've had a lot of books that are like, I love colorful books. I love collecting colorful books to put on my shelf, and it's full of like a rainbow assortment of books. But sometimes I find like a better book, like a better color. Like there's one up there right now that I'm like, I want to put that in a free library because the contents of the book I'm not that interested in. But at the same time, you know, I need another yellow book. So, to replace it on my wall. Or if I find like a book downstairs in the free stuff of my apartment building, I'll just trade that in. There was one that I traded in that was like, this was so satisfying. I found the book. I believe I found this downstairs in the free stuff of my apartment. The book Invictus. Pretty good book. A little annoying at times. It was a YA novel about the future. I made like a little review on here and then I forgot to finish it and whatever. And that was the perfect book to put in a free library because I'm like, somebody's gonna eat that up. But I read it and I was like, I'm not gonna read this again. It just wasn't for me. It was for me enough, like it kept me interested enough to read it, but then I was over it. And it did have a red panda in it, which is like so sad of me because I don't have any books about red pandas. But that's just that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna put like little notes in here and put them in free libraries along with the books that I trade out. And maybe if I collect little stickers, I do have some stickers, not as much as I'd like, I'll put them in here because this is my other thing. I love free libraries. Like I said, I'm having a hard time enunciating today. I just feel stuffed, kind of, you know? But I love free libraries, but what I love even more are Trinket libraries. And we don't have any around here. I feel like that's something that would do really well on like a college campus and not like around a town. Because I feel like it would just get messy too easily. Like people don't care enough, you know? But I would love to see a Trinket library. I've been seeing them all over my TikTok and I love them. You put a little trinket in, you get a little trinket out. You put a little sticker in, you find something in there that you like. These would be perfect in there. Put a little, I want to put zines in here also. A little note, cute. Also a zine. Because I'm loving zines. I haven't been able to make one in full yet because I haven't had like the full energy to like make a little booklet of clippings, but I think I'm close. I think I could compile a couple zines and put them in here, mini ones. And all I know is that if I were walking around town and I came across a free library and I saw this and it had a zine in it that somebody handmade, I'd be in love. I'd be like, somebody made this with their hands. Yeah, and I have been really into like cutouts, clippings. What is that called? I'm annoyed that I don't remember what that art form is called. But like where you decoupage kind of magazine clippings. I love when I see people online making them that look super ethereal or like otherworldly. They take like vintage magazines, vintage ads, and they put them in with modern ones, and they like, you know what I mean? They look so cool. I want to do more of that, but for now I have a lot of garden magazines, which I think makes kind of a cute scene sometimes, and I'm gonna put them in here and then somebody can open it and have a cute little zine. And that counts as a book, except for I will be trading books as well because you can't not. Anyway, that's my little collection.